I'm talking to you today from our office in Cyberjaya just outside Kuala Lumpur in Malaysia. And I want to address the topic of how Ansell ensures decent work for our employees at Ansell and across our supply chain. Fundamental to who we are as a company is our mission, to lead the world to a safer future. And one of the most important ways in which we fulfill that mission is in the treatment of Ansell's 16,000 employees, but also how we impact the lives of workers throughout our supply chain. And so I'd like to introduce Choon Hung Chong, who will talk further about how through our supplier management framework, we are ensuring that Ansell standards are implemented across our supply chain. Chong.
We partnered with Ernst & Young a few years ago, conducted an industry benchmarking on labor rights standards and improvement initiatives. As an outcome, we launched a comprehensive program called Supplier Management Framework in 2021 as a crucial tool to drive labor rights improvement within Ansell supply chain. Long-term change management requires continuous engagement and collaboration with business partners. A multifaceted approach is essential to develop them in managing, mitigating, and improving labor rights risk. Independent audit is utilized to verify our adherence to ethical standards. We align our practices with International Labour Organization guidelines and the Ethical Trading Initiative's base code, engaging with our suppliers to do the same. We are fully committed to transparency, accountability, and the well-being of everyone in Ansell supply chain.